Hello everybody, it's time for a financial update at Vineyard. This will be hopefully just a few minutes long. I want to talk to you about a few things financially in the church, an update. Never really done this exhaustive of one, but I'm going to. And in the midst of this, there are wonderful things happening. Sunday morning was amazing. Wow, if you weren't there, it was just beautiful. Man, wow. You also may have noticed if you were in our backyard in the last week or two, we now have power poles up for our upgrade. We have cable buried, we have electrical cable, and we have water cable now, or water line buried now. So that is coming along and hopefully will be done soon. But that's not what I'm talking about in this video. It is time for a financial update. And so in the last several months, I have shared that we have been not making budget. And you know, here's my bullet for this little video. If this is your church, you give to it. If you are committed here, you are committed to giving at this church. And that's not sort of like when I feel about it, or like when I feel guilty, or like Jeff's showing us all these numbers and oh no, you know, we throw something in. It's not like that, guys. We give our first and our best, and we don't just do it, you know, on the odd months. We do it monthly out of everything we have, because everything we have is from Him. So from that, we give to Him as a sign of our love for the kingdom, and as our heart saying it's surrendered to God. And yes, I will buy all my other things, but I place the kingdom first. And overwhelmingly in the Bible, in the New Testament, that gift is to the local church. So if this is your church family, then here's my encouragement. Give, make a commitment. It's just a basic foundational principle of Christianity. Where your treasure is, your heart is. So let me encourage you in that. Quickly, just show the numbers here. Our budget in 2022 was $27,352.18. And in August, we took in about $25,700, which is a $1,700 deficit. I'm rounding, good skill. In September, $23,600 is what we took in, and that's a $3,800 deficit. In October, income was $24,200. That's a $3,100 deficit. November, about $25,000 was received, $2,300 deficit. In December, $26,500 and $810. January, our budget went up. Inflation was a thing. I'm sure you felt it. I felt it personally. And so in Georgia, nationwide inflation was 8.3%. Ouch. In Georgia, inflation was 12%. Wow. So as a result, our budget went up about $1,600 just to pay for increase. I mean, everything's just costs more, which is normal. Your budget probably went up too. Stuff's expensive. Have you bought eggs lately? So in January, our need was $28,998 and our income was $29,100. So we made budget that month. However, as it is February, the last day of February, right now, as it stands, we are only at $23,800, which is over $5,000 deficit. Bottom line, in the last 7 months, our added cumulative deficit, sad face, is $16,815. Ooh. So what are we going to do? You know, that's the numbers. People again have said, you know, how far is this? A few $100s or is it more? That's a lot of money. You know, we have some savings, but savings doesn't last forever if you have to keep dipping into it. Here's the thing, guys. This shouldn't be happening. It just shouldn't. If you're giving and you're faithful, I want to tell you thank you. And I don't worry, like people said, are you worried? I've never worried about money. We started this in our church in our house with 4 people. I was one of those 4 people, and my Bible and my guitar, and no salary, no money, nothing. And here we are. We're doing wonderful. We are blessed. So I don't worry, but I'm bothered. And the reason I'm bothered is that this is an indication to me. Our church hasn't shrunk. It's grown in the last 7 months. This is an indication to me that there is just a lack of surrender in a portion of our congregation. So if you're supporting the church and you're faithful and you're giving, thank you. If you're part of this number, I want to encourage you to prayerfully surrender your finances to God and be part of what He's doing here. Thanks for watching. God bless you.